And port.
Oh, almost.
Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control.
They threw. They got y'all on both sides. Oh, they bailed out hella fast. Yeah, them some little niggas. Yeah, they bailed out hella fast.
Driver.
They gone.
Pale, red sweater.
Them boys on the track team, boy.
Officers communicate and coordinate as to...
All right, so the video we got is 17 steal car for TikTok. Total chaos.
Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control. I'm releasing the dog!
Midday on April 10th, 2022, officers from the
There's some
Glendale
shit
Police
going on in this
Department
bitch, ain't?
Wisconsin received a call for help. The caller witnessed a female in a pink sweatshirt leaning into a freshly broken window of a vehicle that was in a parking lot of a shopping complex. When the officer arrives on the scene, they begin patrolling the area for suspicious activity. Before long, they find two males who were interacting with a green Hyundai. Upon the officer's arrival, the two males jumped into a Kia Optima that appears to have a total of 7 passengers. The officer also noticed that the Kia had a smashed window, indicating that the vehicle was likely stolen.
For sure.
The Kia then leaves the parking lot at a high rate of speed. This gives the officer enough probable cause to pursue the vehicle.
For sure.
Wrong way on Silver Spring. Approach report. I'm terminating.
Why he ain't going to there? Make a left.
Wrong way on Silver Spring. Continuing. Going in the east.
Oh, give him the highway right there. Like.
I am not in pursuit. I'm just following. Continuing west in the east. Coming up on heavy traffic.
You look stupid.
They're continuing in the wrong lanes of traffic. There's heavy traffic coming. I'm only following, not in pursuit. West and the east. They got a flat tire. Back, left side and driver's side. Front is flat.
They all fucked up.
They are continuing west in the east. Not in pursuit. It's a Kia, Illinois plates. They have now corrected back into the
Nigga, move out the way. He got over right there too. Oh, he on bullshit. He on bullshit, look. He's trying to help them get away.
Of the vehicle. Luckily,
He tried to help them get away.
that stated they saw a dark gray Kia traveling at high speeds in another location minutes later. This leads to officers locating the vehicle once again. They continue to pursue at speeds reported to be up to 100 miles per hour.
There you go. Got that ass.
I'll be in pursuit again.
We got action. Look at Buddy on the bike.
No traffic out here. Speeds are 70 and climbing.
Man.
Past the 500 block eastbound on Mill. They have 2 flat tires on the driver's side. They're going the wrong way from the traffic.
Y'all should have been out that motherfucking car, man. Y'all get caught, that's on y'all, man.
They're coming up to 1 car on the Mill that's going west. They're going east. They're approaching Green Bay. A red light on Green Bay. They're approaching. They're slowing down. They're going to be going south on Green Bay, the wrong lanes of traffic. I'm going to be terminating. They're coming up to heavy traffic.
I'd have been hella confused.
10-4, just following, not in pursuit. They're coming up to traffic. They're south on Green Bay, coming up to Bender in the wrong lanes of traffic.
Now he want to make a left. He on that.
All right, we are east on Bender. I'm back in pursuit. They're on the wrong, or on the correct lanes of travel. East on Bender.
Stupid.
Parkway.
Don't spin him out. Hit that right side. Oh, damn, Buddy in the way.
Wrong lanes of
Hey,
travel.
pushing that motherfucker, though.
We are continuing east. We're in the correct lanes of travel now. East on Bender, approaching.
They pushing that motherfucker, though.
Sunny Points. Their car
Ooh, the
is
tire gone.
pieces right now. They just lost their back
Tire gone. Tire gone.
We are eastbound on Bender, passing Bittersweet. Speeds are 80. No
Tire
traffic
gone,
out here.
man.
Correct lanes of travel. Coming up to port. They're on rims right now, flagging.
Pull that hoe over, man. It's over with.
Coming up to
What
a
the
red
fuck
light
was that?
at Bender and Port.
Ooh, almost.
Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control.
They through. They got y'all on both sides. Oh, they bailed out hella fast. Yeah, them some little niggas. Yeah, they bailed out hella fast.
Both officers decided to chase the suspects who ran off to the left. Here, you can see the other suspects stop running for a moment once they realize they are not yet being chased.
In pursuit, drivers, black male, red sweater, black pants, short afro. We are running behind Ace, northbound. Police, stop! I'm releasing the dog! Driver, black
They gone.
male, red sweater.
Them boys on the track team, boy.
Officers communicate and coordinate as to where the other suspects had run off to in hopes of capturing all 7.
750. In pursuit.
Why was the gun out though? Hold on. I done knocked my little microphone over and shit. Oh, why wasn't the taser out though? That's a kid. You already know it's a kid before you even pulled up on him. Why is the gun out? Pull the taser out. Like, what's this? She got her hands up. She ain't got, it look like she gonna be on shit. That's how motherfuckers be getting accidentally shot. Y'all be losing y'all motherfucking jobs and hopefully going to jail, but y'all don't go to jail.
750.
Like, if he pull a gun out on them, that's crazy. You can see they kids.
Stop running. Stop running. Stop. Stop running.
Taser. So I'm fucking not wrong. Clearly. That nigga pulled his taser out. The other nigga didn't pull no fucking taser. He pulled the gun out. It like a Glock. He pulled the Glock out with a flashlight on that bitch.
There's DIY,
We got to add,
and there's doing it yourself.
794, I got one female in custody. They're a black male wearing a pink hooded sweatshirt. Just cut eastbound from mid block. I'm right down.
Gun out. Now I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't gonna fake it. You don't know what's going on right now. Gun out is acceptable in my opinion. Right now, yeah, for sure. But the first nigga, hell no.
One second, I'm in the backyard. Let me get an address. Hands! Release your hands! You're on the fucking ground! You on the ground! Now! On your face! All 3! I got 3 behind an address. Get an address! All 3! Out! Let's go! No!
Can't you just put the gun down?
Hands up! You crawl out on your knees. Let's go!
I can't, it's too small.
I don't care, you're small. Let's go! On the ground!
What you got?
Come off from underneath there, on your face, sprawled out.
East of the 5-point squad behind the...
Go to the block, just north of the railroad tracks, and come east.
Crawl out this way, bud. Dude, crawl out over here.
One sec, let me get
Y'all can put the guns up.
You got them at gunpoint?
At this point, y'all can put the guns up. You can put the guns up. The kids, they ain't got shit.
I got him.
We're behind the house on the northwest corner. No, I got 3 at gunpoint and 2 other officers with me. Behind the house.
It's 3 of y'all, 3 of them. Y'all got 3 guns pointed at 3 kids. This should be a certain point where you like, all right, we can switch from the guns to the tasers. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta all do it at one time. You can keep one gun on their ass. Other 2 officers switch from gun to taser. And then that one officer switch from gun to taser. Like, these are kids, bro. Traumatizing kids for no fucking reason. Over a fucking car. They ain't even hit shit.
All 3. Hands out in front. Hands out in front. I'm not asking again. Let's go. All right. Currently, we got 1 gray t-shirt, black pants. 1 striped black and white with gray pants. 1 black shirt, light blue pants.
Okay.
Only if you got a gun. You got a gun? Well, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, do you?
Do all of that.
Well, maybe you just ran, almost hit another car.
According to court documents, all 7 passengers were eventually caught. Between the 7 suspects involved, 6 were charged with operating a vehicle without consent as a passenger. 6 of the suspects were charged with resisting an officer by running on foot, with the 7th not being charged as they stayed in the vehicle when it initially spun out. One of the passengers was charged with the possession of THC. The driver of the vehicle was charged with fleeing an officer, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, operating a vehicle without consent as the driver, and resisting an officer. All, if not most, of the suspects involved were under the age of 18, and at least 1 passenger is as young as 12 years old during the incident. Because of this, it appears most of the court records have been redacted. Of all their court records, only 2 were able to be found. One of the defendants pled and was found guilty of eluding an officer and was sentenced to 40 days of community service. Unfortunately, that particular individual currently is going through the court system for a different incident they were supposedly involved with in January of 2023. Allegedly, they operated a vehicle without consent and resisted an officer. The other defendant we have information on had their charges dismissed but read in. This means that they were not sentenced, but the charges would stay on the record and be considered if they were to commit another crime in the future. For this particular defendant, it only took them about 3 weeks to be caught driving a vehicle without the owner's consent and fleeing an officer, both of which they were found guilty of due to a guilty plea. For this, that individual was sentenced to serve 12 months in prison, with an additional 12 months with extended supervision. However, that sentence was suspended or stayed, and the individual will now serve 24 months probation. Additionally, their license has been revoked for 6 months.
You're the one that caught like a little. You gotta take him. I gotta take a walk. I was just gonna take a walk.
You gonna take a walk? I feel it. That was a lot, man. I don't feel like them officers acted wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the news that we got after the video. But I just feel like, you know, the tasers could have did a good job with the 2nd officer. The 3rd officer already said him having his gun out made sense, but they could have switched out for the tasers. But at the end of the day, them little niggas reckless as hell, and they need to be locked the fuck up for the bullshit they do. Not for the color of their skin, but for the bullshit that they doing. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We out this bitch.